Good morning, good morning, good morning. How is everyone? Hope everyone had a wonderful and blessed Easter holiday. All right, there you go, a link if anybody wants to jump up and chit chat or hang out. Maybe we hang out for, I don't know, 30, 45 minutes, an hour or something like that. I think today I'm going to work on getting this area straightened up and uh, building me another crucible for my furnace and probably milk cans this evening. Beautiful weather. Hey, buddy, I figured you would come up to visit. Actually, some home cooking. Um, yeah, I wasn't able to. You thought I would. I don't know if I understood that one right. You wanted me to come and visit you? Come up to visit and eat some home cooking. I'd love to come up and visit. Kind of place. Geez, almighty, we've been friends online for a good little while. I can't, for the life of me, think of where you're at. I think you're out in Arizona. No, you're not in Arizona. Hmm. Where are you at, Smokey? And how was your Easter? How did everything go? Did you have the little guy? Oh, Southwest Virginia. Well, thank you. Mentioned us in the prayer. Well, we appreciate that. We could all use a little prayer, not just from time to time, all the time. Southwest Virginia. Hey, check it out. My flags are. Hold on. I change the camera. I guess it helps if the camera's on, don't it? Okay. I'll turn the camera on. Look, see? I got the American flag and the Christian flag. Well, they were flying really pretty when I. Come on, wind, kick up. I'm glad to see y'all had a wonderful. I keep wanting to say Thanksgiving. Jeez Almighty. Easter. Well, I guess both of them we give thanks. So of course we'll get them confused from time to time. I guess. don't know. Does anybody else do that? Get the holidays confused. Hmm. So just a couple hours away. Yeah, we um yeah, get with me on Facebook. I wouldn't mind coming out there and visiting a few hours. Virginia. That sounds like a whole lot more than a few hours. Okay. Yeah. That and plus um you wanted one of them birdhouses. I still want you to get one of them. You need to get a hold of me on Facebook so we can pick out which one you want. Probably it's 3 hours ride. Okay. Good morning, Willie. Mr. Willie Wonka. How's the chocolate factory going? I'm surprised he hasn't changed his name by now. I ask him about the chocolate factory every time. Either that or the Oompa Loompas. I couldn't think of the name of them things the last time I said I said I was the little workers doing because I couldn't think of the Oompa Loompas. That's what they are. Top of the morning. How are you? Yeah. Yeah, I've got four little ones, two double stack tall ones, one squirrel hut, another uh one, two, three, four, I think five bird houses that you fasten to the tree or to the side of your house or whatever. That was one strange movie. But yeah, I've got a bunch of them. I can even make other ones. The next interesting endeavor is going to be trying to pour these ingots for the aluminum. I've got some neat um, forms, I guess you would say, to pour them in molds. I got some of those, but I need to find some of them metal. The metal muffin pans, but they have ones that have different. Usually, you find them in Christmas stuff, like for cookies and stuff. Santa Claus or Christmas tree or something like that. But they have them for a little bit of everything. All right. Yeah. So we. I always chocolate drunk so you can get no work done. Anyway, um, but I want to get some of them for the molds and start doing that next. And I was thinking about trying to build a mold for a um, um, to make my own design of a pipe, and I can take a bigger drill bit and drill the bowl, and then take a little skinny drill bit and drill the stem that goes all the way into it. I was thinking about how I would make a design for that, so might do something like that. But I've got other molds now. I can make some ingots that are about like this big around and however thick I want to make them. And then I've got some other ones that are about this that are a little funny shape. They're kind of almost like the old fashioned tombstone type thing, but or a little wedge or something. And then I got the round ones, the spear. It's got the little hole that you pour in the top of it. I'm not sure how that's going to work with aluminum though. That ought to be fun. That might make a mess. You want one for hummingbirds here. Well, let me look into hummingbird. Um, what kind of? I don't think I've ever seen a hummingbird house. Talking about them little bitty ones. That's what that little one is that you're painting, right? That's for hummingbirds, right? I think that's what it would be. Hold on. Oh. You guys are gonna clean it up again? I don't know. Is that what you're considering hummingbird house? Because I can come up with a design to make one. Make it the way I made them other ones. Of course, bigger than this. I'm not sure that I can make one that small. It'd be cool if I did, though, wouldn't it? This is made out of a really soft wood, like um. These wouldn't be hard to make, but these are all. I don't like these because these are all glued together, and they're not. These are just for looks. I want them to look good and plus be functional for a bird to use for a birdhouse. Not something that the first time it rains, it gets waterlogged and you poke your finger through it like you do waterlogged panels or something. Yeah, just like that one. Well, if it's just like that one, then you probably want one of my small. Um, I've got. Hold on, I got a perfect one for you. This is one I made, and I just put it up on top of my workbench is just something to look at. But there you be one. See? Yep. I just the only thing I've got to take these tacks or these nails out of here and center them with screws. But I was going to wait and put 2 eye hooks on there. That's why it's still in there. It's not out there for sale or anything. But I thought it was nice. It's got ventilation. It's got a little way in, and I just gotta fill a little in here, and then put the um eye hooks, little bitty one. That's what you're looking for, is a little bitty one. Them bigger ones, those are like blue jay ones and stuff. I'll finish that one up and send it to you then. No, that's not too much. That's not too much bigger. That's what you're looking for. You want to see the other ones. Okay. All right. That'll work. I will finish that one up for you, and I'll get with you and get your address and send it to you then. Yeah, I went over there and dropped Bubba off. He's over there at Brian's working. Miss Lena, how are you? Yeah, Bubba's next door to you working. Joys of Sorrow, how are you? You actually caught one of the lives, and it ain't at the end when I'm. All right, I'll message you. I've got the eye bolts, the eye hooks for that. Let's see, what do I have as far as oh, I got something perfect for it. I've got some of that old rustic looking rope, the twine rope, and I can put it through the eye holes and have it come up where you can hang it from something. Yeah, and it'd look really neat with that rustic rope. Kind of arts and crafts rope, but it's strong enough uh it'll hold through the weather and stuff. So yeah, Smokey wants this one.
Oh.
I forgot completely about that one in there. I had it up over my workbench because when I nailed this top in, it didn't want to go in all the way,
Yeah.
and I just put it aside because I was going to put two eye bolts there. That way I can get them sunk all the way in, and plus do that. So that works out perfect. I'll put the eye bolts in for him. All right, later, buddy. Oh, you're welcome. Anytime. They're doing the greenhouse. I don't know. I don't know what they're doing. They're working over there. Bubba, Brian wanted them there at like 10:30, so we got them there at 10 minutes to 10. So early bird catches worm, right? And then Destiny had to work today, so it's just me and Selena today. She's messing around with her garden. How's everything looking?
Good.
Looking good.
The tomatoes are starting to, the leaves are starting to turn a little yellow looking. I don't know if that's because they were in that post that we just had. So hopefully they don't
The
die.
leaves are turning yellow.
Yeah, hopefully they don't. Maybe too much sun. I don't know.
I don't know. It's trial and error.
Did you feed the chickens down there?
The what?
The chickens down there?
The roosters. Yeah, they're no, I didn't. I didn't this morning. They didn't need it.
They, why didn't they need it?
They still had plenty.
How many little crack corn in it?
Okay. You want some of the pellets too? Just the crack corn?
They don't eat the crack pellet. I see what she's doing. She's trying to get shade. Miss Booties. Miss Booty is getting shade. I think you probably put too much in there, but okay.
Yeah, probably, but I put a cup in there so you can maybe need fertilizer. Yeah, Jack was over there a little bit ago, but I didn't know he was digging or going over there, I guess, to dig holes. I should have asked him while I was over there how much he'd charge me for that pond. I need him to come take a look at it and see what it would cost me to have him dig it out. Uh, that way I can go ahead and start the other part. Yeah, or too much. Yeah, maybe I don't think she fertilized them. Uh, not lately. I don't know. That would be Selena's department. Yeah, the girls ain't got no water. They were rooting at the pool a little bit earlier this morning. Did they get it dumped over? I'll be right back, guys. Hold on. Okay. Let's see. Am I in a rush? With the, are you talking about with the pond? Well, I'd like to get it started. I am in a rush to get the uh drop down deal put in to where I can put a barrel in there for clean water and just down from the spring so that it you know barrels to set up another barrel, right? Oh yeah, yeah. I'll get the basketball hoop on me when I'll get Bubba to put it in the van. Remind me to grab that basketball hoop from Miss Lena's. Yeah, Bubba was even talking about that. He was talking about wanting to get one, and because where we're going to put his motorhome, which that should be here today, I hope, probably tomorrow, more than likely. But where we're putting his motorhome, he's going to have a little front yard area uh, that he can put his dog in and stuff, and it's going to be right up next to the building, so he can put the basketball hoop on the backside of the building. And huh?
You use it as a scoop.
Yeah, yeah. I was thinking that when I put it when I seen it over there. Oh, excuse me. I think I'm gonna. I think that's what I'm gonna mess with today. I think I'm gonna drag all of that stuff out of there, get the boards separated. I'm trying to get everything back here behind the house in stacks. You know, if I can move all of that, then that'll give me all of this area to open up for the whatever we're doing in here. But anyway, he has his own RV. No, we're getting it today. We have saved up every dime we could, and my uncle's bringing an RV down that he's selling me real cheap. But we saved up everything we could to buy that for them, so that they'll have their own little house. They want to put it back here, over here by these pens. So I guess they're going over there by the pig pen, but that's not going to be a pig pen for very much longer. And pigs are outgrowing it. It's going to end up being the duck pen because I got to get the bigger panels and build the big pen back there where I was going to do the garden until we can get more of the trees and stuff knocked out. But what I was talking about as far as the pond, right before the hold on, right before the pond, I'm wanting to dig a big hole for um, the water to come into a. We're gonna put a drum in there to where the water is it's got its strainer is kind of a filter. It goes down into the barrel, and we'll have a sub pump in the back, bottom of the barrel, in order to pump that water up and put them in the food grade barrels up here for use in the house. Um, and then right on the other side of it, right, I mean, literally, that'll be the first thing on the stream, uh, right where the spring comes out. We'll have that area done, which I'll have a fence around it, nothing be able to get into it. We'll build over top of it if we have to or whatever. Uh, but anyhow, and the runoff will come over the top of it and go into the pond. The pond will be dammed up on the backside, and the runoff of it is what runs off and just keeps on going down. It's the way we want to set it up. So I got to get the first hole dug, and that way we can get clean water coming in. Yeah, we're gonna put a drum in there, kind of like a septic tank. You know, you put a drum in there, you put uh, bigger rocks all the way around it, so that it's able to, it's not wasting all the water. You get what I'm saying. But we put the drum in there that way nothing can get um, into the water pump. I'll have to take uh, I'll have to take like mesh wire or whatever, and I'll have to put it around uh, the area where the water is going into the barrel. So, how do I like Tennessee over the slabs? I love Tennessee. Um, the weather is been quite the hurdle. Um, it's nice and pretty now. All that rain and storming and tornadoes that come through here. We had a tornado just not too far down the road, did a bunch of damage. I don't know, 6, 7 miles down the road, and I mean it tore up like 3 or 4 houses and everything. It cut back through a big wooded area, and it come through there, and it hit that area where there was some houses. It wiped everything out, and then kept on going back through another wooded area. That's a sponge that's coarse. Yeah, but once we put it in, it won't be able to be taken out. So the sponge thing, I'm afraid that one of those might collect up too much stuff to clog it up. If you get what I mean. So the water comes in and will have to come in um through the rocks to take away the debris, and then through the mesh wire, and then soak into and going into the barrel, and then we'll pump it out here. Of course, it's not going to be purified water. We can purify water once it's up at the house. If I need to, I'll put a purification system or something in there. Maybe get one of those ones like I had out there, the slabs. I had that reverse osmosis system, which I never understood. Hey, come on, dummy! You're knocking my stuff over. Come here, little man. Come here. You don't have to be over here knocking my stuff over. Come over here. Oh, you can be right here. You see my stuff right there, knothead. Dogs. Oh my goodness. Such a pain in the butt sometimes. This one, he's like raising another kid. Hard headed, but we love him to death. He's a little man. Say, say hi. Hello. King of Do It Yourself on YouTube. Look at his filter videos. He's got good do it yourself. ideas for stuff like that along with aquariums. Oh, cool. But see, I need to do that, the area that's going to be the clean water. I need to do it first, and then on the other side of it, the pond area, that we can eventually have a pin run to it, um, to where we can put pins, some of the like the pig pen or the duck pen and stuff like that. We can put them close to it, or maybe even put one over on it, because the pond itself is the water that's coming out of the pond. We're going to use a separate pump, and that's just strictly for garden and stuff like that. Uh, so yeah, that might be. Uh, I could use some ideas on the filtration deal. I just want to filter it to where it's clean enough for in the house. It doesn't have to be uh, purified water. We can build something, or get a purified water system or something. We need to get a full size ice box, so maybe we'll get one that's got a purified water deal on there. And Miss Lena's got to get a RV water pump, and quite frankly, I think I need to get one too, because I need to go with the. I think I need to go with the 12-volt idea. Um, but one that shuts off after it's at a certain pressure. That's the same kind she needs. That's probably what we're gonna do once we get the food grade um, containers. It's hard to get those things though when we got the van. But the good thing about the motorhome that we're getting for Bubba, the deal is we're kind of basically splitting it, because um, the motor and transmission that's in that motorhome runs and works fine. The motorhome's just not really roadworthy anymore. It's seen its better days, but I can't complain. We still live in that $50 trailer that we bought, and not much been done to it yet. Although I've remodeled everything around it, but it will fit, and the motor and transmission will fit in my truck. So here pretty soon, I'll have my truck going. Then I will be able to go and get these water totes and stuff like that. I can't get one of those in that van. All I have is so I have to have somebody bring me the water totes. But hopefully, once we get that van or that motorhome here, I'll get my truck up and going. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's why we're. That's the only reason why we're really wanting to do the pond deal. So I'm not in any hurry with the pond, but the hole right on the other side of the spring, going in, that I am very much in a hurry for, because I all I what I'm wanting to do is just dig a deep hole, put me a layer of rocks, maybe even line it, maybe get Bisqueen or something and line it, uh, and put rocks on the bottom, put a barrel in there, fill up the side with rocks all the way up, with holes in the barrel and everything, to where the water that is coming in there, it'll start soaking into the inside of the barrel, and we just have the top cut out and have a um, um, sub pump, like just a regular 110 electric sub pump down in there with a hose coming out, and we'll cover it up, have it where it's got a lid and everything, so nothing can get in there to it. And I figure we'll run the cord all the way up here. I'll put up in the hose, run them both up here, and put them on a light switch, toggle switch, and turn it on whenever the barrels start getting low. Turn that thing on and let it fill up the barrels. Uh, and then get a little 12-volt pump and just run it to the pressure on the faucets, and then we'll have everything working good. And whenever we put the pond in, then I'll have another um, line come up here specifically for plants in the garden and stuff. That way it's circulating out of the pond. And see, we got all of the chickens and the pigs and all the animals, all of our trailers, everything we have. We have a little over 3 acres, and everything we have is crowded up on a little over half of the first acre. So I still got 2.5 acres out there that I've got to, or that I'm going to do something with. So we're going to kind of spread everything out and start moving pins and moving deals further back once I start getting everything fenced off. So lots and lots of plans. Take a long time to get it done, but we're working on it. We're slowly getting there. I finally got the front yard. Anyways, finally got the front yard straightened out. Got it looking good. We got to build up the front though, in order to build our driveway. We're gonna have to actually build up some. I have to put a retainer wall and start building up some of the front. Otherwise, we'll never get a driveway in there. Especially, I'm wanting to put a horseshoe driveway. Cheers, everyone. Yeah, cheers. Sounds great. Little man, get out of that. You stupid pothead dog. Jeez almighty. Ew. Helping with Tommy is back. No. Little man, what are you doing? You take too big of a sniff of that pipe and you're gonna wish you hadn't. Anyway, so that's kind of the game plan, how everything is supposed to go, but nothing ever seems to go as planned. So we'll just see what happens. We'll see how much of it works and how much doesn't. Smoking a cigar. Yeah. Yeah. I took it up instead of down. He come behind me and now you're roaming around. What are you looking for? Oh, never mind. Does ginseng grow in Tennessee? You know, we were talking about that a few live streams back, maybe a month ago or so. We were talking about that, and I still haven't found any. Um, I haven't looked it up, so I don't know. I do know I've got some unusual uh mushrooms, but they have mostly all faded away now. But I do have some unusual looking mushrooms out there that I'm not sure what they are. Uh, Bubba got out here and pulled up a port or something or another, and there was some mushrooms underneath there. I had to get him to understand that just because they're mushrooms does not mean they were edible. He's over there trying to eat them, not even know what they are. He was, I think he was thinking they were shrooms or something. Wanting, Lord have mercy. But I have that, and I have some huge raccoons back there on the back 2 acres. There's some huge raccoons. I see their tracks all over the place. I had to put my live trap back up. Looks like a blade of grass. Really? Well, then I could be anywhere. There's no way I'm fixing to get out there and searching through all these blades of grass. So I'm pretty sure somebody driving by would think that I was on a heck of a trip or something. Why are you always barking at them? Is it the tone of their truck or something? It's only them. Shut up, Judy. Oh, I hear it. You're barking at their dogs. Back here on the back part, you. Uh, wow, those those dogs are a lot closer. Holy crap! They sound like they're coming straight this way. Huh? Maybe they're running something. Yeah, but we got a little over 3 acres, close to 4, and everything is crammed up on half of the first acre, a little over half of the first acre. So we still got a lot of space out there, but a lot of it's on that is in that canyon right down the middle. A lot of it's in that, but uh, we're gonna start on the ridge, the top part of it, and we're just gonna keep clearing back until we get to where it's all downhill slopes. Sounds like police dogs run. I ain't got no reason to run. Police dogs like me. Not really. I don't think they do. I don't know. I never really messed with police dogs. Police dogs always like me. They love to chase me around. Funny thing is, they stop chasing when I throw the stuff out of my pocket. No, just picking. Uh, I'm bored. I really don't feel like doing anything else today on this. Yeah. Actually, I enjoy this homesteading a lot more than traveling. I'm relaxed and I get time to pray and meditate a lot. I get time to I get time to study when especially during the like when it decides it wants to rain. It's like 2, 3 days in a row it rains, and on this hill, yeah, it's all you got just to keep from breaking every bone in your body sliding down the hill in this place just to get out and feed the animals. So trust me, you're not wanting to do anything else out here. That's weird. I got a van stalking me. Went by here like 4 times real slow. I think they did that a couple weeks ago. I watched this car do it real slow, and I was like, "What in the crap are these people?" And then they come back by and they're just steadily looking over this way, and Finally, I stood out there and I waited on them because I knew they were going to come back. I was waited because I was trying to figure out, well, what in the world is going? They stopped. They said, "Are those birdhouses for sale?" They were scared to stop the first time, but they haven't come back to get one though. I need to rake some leaves. Oh, I got a lot of leaves to rake. I was burning leaves the other day. Day before yesterday, I was over here burning a pile. Got lots and lots of leaves to rake. Want your cigar? What is this? I've been able to using. Hmm. I'll look into that, Joyce. Anyway, I found out why I blew my crucibles out on my furnace. I was running quite a bit hotter than I should have. That's why I burnt the sides out of my crucible. So I finally figured that one out. Bubba needs to rake some leaves. He's working over it. A friend of ours, he's got to come up with. Uh, he's got to come up with the money. His portion of the motorhome and stuff. So, and I'm footing the whole thing right now. So, and that like wipes us out completely. So he's got to go and work a little bit, pay back some of it because we still got things that we got to pay. So, but hopefully it will be here by this evening. If not, maybe tomorrow. Old Warrior, uh, I'd say probably 80s, 80s model Warrior motorhome. It's jacked up. It's really off. It's off the ground. It's one of those kind of built for a little bit more rugged terrain. And anyway, it's got a good sound motor in it, and the transmission. Um, the governor on the transmission went out, so they bought a new governor. We're gonna put it on there and test it and see if it works. If not, it doesn't matter because my transmission's fine in my truck. But uh, if that transmission turns out to be good too, then I'm gonna put the bigger transmission in. Uh, it's geared for a lot more torque, so it's geared for a lot more pulling power. So, and that just makes the ability of working my truck harder that much easier for me. All right, later, Joys. I like messing with these little picture things. There you go. Anyway, so I guess nobody really wanted to come up and chit chat. If not, then I guess I'm probably gonna go and find something to do. Unless anybody wants to come up. Still got a few things I can get done today. Just undecided on what exactly. We done got a bunch done this morning. Many projects. Fun projects. Do I let any of the chickens out on the yard? I haven't yet. Uh, I had two of the roosters were loose. They roamed all over the place, but I haven't let the chickens out yet. I think I probably should. Let one or two of them out. Well, the rooster normally was loose. I just clipped the rest of his wing so he can't get out, and covered up the holes where he was getting out, and locked him in there with them. But they have their little yard, their pen. But yeah, that's probably I probably should let them out, let them roam around for a little bit. Just not entirely sure that they'd come back. Hmm. Yeah, that's an idea. Hmm. Might do that. Yep. I don't think they like the little coop very much. And well, that was a rabbit hutch. They really aren't nesting in it like you would think they would. But they're not. They won't lay eggs. So I think they're way too old. We're trying to give it patience and wait, but I think I'm gonna get some that are already laying, and then I'm gonna start weeding these out, get these out of here. If they're not laying eggs, they're no good. I'm just got them for nothing, you know. Like all these roosters. Oh God. Oh, yeah. We got five roosters, and six chickens, and three unbelievably huge piglets. Them things are less than 2 months old. And they are huge. Need oyster shells. Fried chicken. Yep. Mm. Oh, Ham, bacon, and delicious. No, it's ham, bacon, and Zoe. Yeah, ham, bacon, and Zoe. Oh, they sell crushed shells? I need to check into that then. We started giving them instead of the pellets. I've given them lamb pellets. I've been feeding them really good expensive feed, and they're not laying anything. So I started giving them corn, cracked corn. Got some kind of oats and stuff in it, but started giving them some of that too. But they've got really good feed. So when is Zoe getting the axe? Yeah, Zoe would be delicious. I don't know. Probably when they're a whole lot bigger, which isn't going to take long. They're not even 2 months old yet, and they're getting big quick. All right, we'll see you later, buddy. Um, see, I've done told y'all everything now. There really ain't no more updates. That's about it. So much better at a little bit of slower pace. And when we had a million and one things going on, now the homestead isn't. It's a lot slower pace. And we have really enjoyed the property so far. Very anxious for a lot more stuff that we have planned. Matter of fact, I gotta go up with the electric fence here real quick, like, because um, or I got somebody that's supposed to be bringing a goat. So I still haven't gotten that pin made yet. Doglips, how are you doing? Will I be barbecuing whole hog or in pieces? We probably will barbecue some of it. But I think that we got to try to get a deep freeze and probably get it get it butchered up right first time. Eventually, I'll try to tackle that myself, but I'm not going to do it right away. I've never butchered up a whole pig, so I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait. Probably the first time will be going to a butcher. Yeah, for one, I don't know. We made them our friends, so it's a little harder. But I know with the next batch, don't get attached and single out your ones that are for breeding and your ones that are for that you're fattening up for your freezer, and separate that and do it that way. I think we're gonna keep one for breeding. We're gonna get one and get keep one of them and get a male brought out or something. My buddy said he knows some people that he probably they can probably bring a boar over and breeder, and then the babies will sell off the ones that we want to sell off, and we'll keep the ones that we're going to keep for the freezer, and just do it again. Just keep the cycle going. Don't cuddle with them next time. Never get attached to your food or any of your piglets males. No, no, there are three girls. Yep, three Miss Piggies. But yeah, I mean, that's what we got them for. That's what they're intended for. So, kind of what I intend to do. Just like these chickens, I'm gonna if they're not producing for us, they they're not serving a purpose, then um they'll either go in the freezer or sell them or whatever, you know. It's like these chickens, if they don't start laying eggs pretty soon, I'll get chickens that are laying eggs, and these will probably one by one go into the freezer. So at least I don't have to cut the nuts. We've been talking about that with Lil Man. We've been talking about going and getting him neutered, and I keep telling Selena when I worked out on the dairy farm, the farmer there, um, the bull calves he didn't want to keep them, but he didn't want anybody else because he did that artificial insemination or whatever they call it, and so he had that high dollar stuff that come in. And anyway, if they come out bull calves, he would have us go out there and they had the iodine stuff, and you had to cut the sack and literally grab them and pull them out. And I keep telling her, I was like, the dogs are the same way. I had her believing that I was gonna do that. I ain't gonna do that. I got to take them in to do that. There ain't no way. But I know when we were kids, my uncle he used to get the kittens when the kittens. He'd get all the kittens, and he would as soon as they were old enough to their started dropping. He'd stick their heads in a uh, sewer drain pipe. He would do that. And I was telling her about that. I had her convinced that I was going to go out there and stick his head in the boot and do that. Can any of your pigs talk like Arnold? No, no. Hens will start. They're just young still. No, these hens are old. These hens are really old. I mean, really old. I got them. They at an auction, and by the time when I took them out of the cage here, they're. I mean, they're old, really old. Yeah, he didn't want the bloodline out. Yeah, and it's sad because at that, and plus they have these weird soldering iron looking things, these big plug-in irons with a porcelain cap deal that they put on their horns when the horns start coming out. That they put on there and they burn it. They burn it into their heads. I don't know how in the world that was disturbing to watch them do that. They did that too. They'd burn their horns into their head. Uh, Grandma chickens. Yeah, they're all grandma chickens. Pig on Green Acres can talk. Oh, okay. I knew that sounded familiar. Pig on Green Acres. Was that Green Acres? Uh, I seen it with my own eyes. Uh, names on them. Yeah, some of it can be really disturbing uh how they treat the animals. Just like the when I had started there, the guy that was training me on the dairy barn there and what to do when we would go out and get the cows and stuff, he was mean. That dude didn't have a care one for them animals because I mean, he'd take the four wheeler or the truck or whatever. We was out there trying to round the cows up and make them go up to the barn, and he would take them and he'd sit there and ram them, and you could tell it was hurting them. It's like, jeez, I hate to see people do something like this and build a farm and stuff when they have so much hatred for animals. I hate to see that because you know what they have that temperament whether something's in their way and I'd rather kick them than to just step aside and walk around them or whatever. People are mean. Awesome. Splashed with kerosene. Oh wow. Uh-uh. Yeah, I know. I don't have any toleration for animal abusers either, but I was young at that time and going out there and I'm sitting there, I'm watching this. I'm like, I'm on a four wheeler too. I'm not hitting any of the cows. I mean, yeah, my line is going slower than his. I mean, his is moving quite a bit faster, but geez, why can't you take a little bit of time and be a little courteous to an animal that animal didn't deserve that. But I don't know. Some people are just mean, but you learn a lot doing something like that. The dairy barns and stuff. But the old guy that taught me the inside of the barn, where you actually have the machine with the suction cups and the one that was teaching me inside there, he was gentle with them. But the other farmhand that was out there he got fired not too long after that, not for treating the cows and stuff so terribly, but for some other stupid crap. Me personally, I thought he should have been gone to begin with. But anyhow, yeah, the guy on the inside of the barn, he was really patient with him, and he was a really neat guy, really down to earth guy. I don't know how we got on that topic, just rambling, I guess. But it's an experience, kind of like the carnival. It's an experience in itself. Not everything's not everything seems right, and there's a lot of you see the wrong in it and stuff, but it was the experience. All we really have. We have lessons in front of us. People teach us lessons every day on how not to be. Some teach you how to. Some teach you good habits. Watching other people mainly tells you how not to do it. Why don't people learn from their mistakes? Uh, Deep question. I've got over 1,000 subs. Yeah, I've had over 1,000 subs for I don't know, almost a year now, I guess. Yeah. When I was doing that, I hit that 1,000 sub mark. Let's see. Matter of fact, I was at my grandma's down in Louisiana, uh, uh, helping her out and stuff when we were living over there. Um, that's when I hit my 100,000 subs. Oh yeah, I've been monetized. A lot of homesteaders would love the videos. Yeah, especially once we get started this summer. This summer we're gonna have a lot of really cool videos. Right now we're just getting a rough start. Everything's I mean it's uh there's so much that has got to be done. It's almost overwhelming, and but once everything starts getting situated, that's gonna hate it. Congrats, well thanks. Those cat help out with show chickens. Got the cones and what else? We put stop waiting. Yeah, that's crazy. Actually, are blind. Yes, as a matter of fact, those that's why my roosters are set aside. They have these sharp tandems and they're very aggressive towards each other. They are definitely most definitely fighting roosters, and I don't know what I really don't know what to do with them because I'm not going to fight them. I don't. That's another thing that's I think is really cruel. Um, but they're really useless to me because I can't let them loose out with my chickens or anything. So they stay in their own little pen. But imagine where you'll be 6 months from now or a year from now. Place will look completely different. Yes, it will definitely. I have lots and lots of plans. Do I have a talking horse? No. Well, yeah, actually, I mean, if I'm included, then that would be that would be me. I'm the only talking horse up here, or at least jackass, one or the other. Probably a jackass talking about it. Man. Hmm. Big dog. He's a horse. Work, but hacksaw works better. 10 snips, huh? I got a hacksaw. How am I supposed to hold that? Man, them chickens ain't gonna like that. Every time I go in there and try to get one of them out of their pen, they end up getting loose, and it takes me forever to catch them. And if one of the ones that have the tandems on the side, the spurs on the side, if one of those get loose, I'm gonna have to kill it because I can't leave it out there with my chickens. It'll kill every one of them. I mean, I've got one that's got spurs on them that long. Definitely, got to, or they will hurt each other. Yeah. Hmm. Yeah. Two-person job for sure. They would work. Okay. Trim some. What am I gonna use? Let me see. Got a hacksaw, but I ain't got nobody to help hold it. Ooh, what about uh, uh, the yeah, that thing. Hold on. What about that? Hey, little man. Hey, I figured out how to keep you from having to go to the vet. Come here, buddy. I'm not. I'm not. I'm not. I couldn't do that to him. I'd feel really bad. I feel bad enough having to send him to go and have it done. Hmm. He get, oh yeah, and he'll go after him. If they weren't in those little pins, he'd be after them. But he's just after him to play. He just wants to play. But see, he was playing with the two white roosters, and they've nailed him a couple of times. But they don't have the sharp tannums, so tannum or whatever they call them. They don't have them sharp claws. So yeah, my man does help do the chores. He goes out every single morning, checks on everything, and he's smart. He is really smart. He is. I've taught him how to um, how to get my attention by literally he'll grab my pinky and he'll bite just hard enough to get my attention, and then he'll start pulling me the direction he needs. He will come out here if he sees anything wrong. He will come and get me and pull me until he gets me to come out the door. And as long as I follow him, he'll bring me right to whatever it's going on. He's smart as can be. Smart little booger. Where's he at? Little man. He in there being lazy, ain't he? uh, yeah, they are definitely twice his size now. Fighting chickens aren't as mean as a Rhode Island Red. Yeah, those pigs are most definitely double the size. I think that might work. That's a brand new pair too. They will. Uh, yeah, I have to try that. There's so peaceful out here. Hmm. What? I say, shaking my head. Chicken training. Yeah, let's. Yeah, they all fight each other all the time. Oh, ouch. Jeez almighty. I have no idea if I could even catch one of these things right now. Well, yeah, we used to put the heads under their wings, and you keep rotating them in a circle, and they keep getting smaller, and you kind of give them a dizzy type feeling, and you can set them down, literally put them to sleep, set them down, and they'll just sit there sound asleep until they fall over or you stomp the ground or something. So, all right, let's see which one of y'all are. Woo, that hurt. Golly. Ow, ow, ow. I would say I think those need to be clipped. That hurt. That sucker got me like 3 times in there. God. He didn't break the skin. Okay, so what? I guess I just clipped the ends of it off, huh? Okay. You're not very happy. You're not gonna be. You hold still now. Don't you do that. Woohoo! Jumped. He didn't like that. Okay. Now they're blunt. I didn't get attacked by the chicken. Well, kind of did, but I won. Ha ha. Little man, you're gonna keep on. He's going. I'm gonna let him get you too. I'm gonna let him get you. Oh, I got it. Oh, uh, oh crap. Uh, I got him out. I need to clip his wings the rest of the way. Hold on, I'll be right back. You're not going anywhere. I don't know what you're thinking. You just stay right there. I have to take you with me. No, man, quit. Quit. All right. Let's see. There you go, little man. Not the chicken, the feathers. You can play with the feathers all you want to. You're not. Piss the rooster off. Quit, quit. Don't do that. There you go. Woo, you're pissed off, aren't you? Make you mad? Hmm. Well. Little man, get away. Come here. Holy crap. Whew. Sucker got me too. You got nice little fur, see? Pretty, ain't he? Hold on, little man. You gotta get back. That rooster come out of my hand and he's gonna hurt you. Hey, those worked real good. Yeah, those got through that really good. Alrighty, now he can't fly. Go! Go, man. Ow! Don't you do that. Quit. Quit. Huh? No, not him, the stupid rooster. The attacking. Trying to. No, man, get out of it. Stay out of it. Oh, that was quick. Yep. If you put stuffing in them now, it'd be better eating later. Honey, I think we need to stuff our roosters now and then butcher them later. That's what they said. Huh? Mm. All right. Hey, I got the wings and the. Uh, ooh, I knew that one got me. I knew it. See? You can't see. Yep. I cut the. They said I can cut them tandems or spurs or whatever you call them.
You cut the. Ow.
The nail. Cut the end of it off. That way, if they get loose, they don't kill little man or my birds. I cut the rest of their feathers off too.
Dump the water out. You got a pool full of water.
I still got one rooster over here that I haven't cut all the feathers off. Are these the right scissors? Look, are these
Those
the
are
ones
the
that are supposed
ones.
to be out there?
Yeah.
Okay. And then
It's a big omelet.
you sorry?
Would be.
Oh, the wood bees. They sell them wood bee traps. You can trap them. Yeah, she thought that hurt them. Oh, I didn't cut him that short. Yeah, but I knew he got me. He got me, but that just that's just a scrape. But he did get me. That second one was mad. He didn't like that idea at all. But once I built that cage and put them in there, I haven't messed with them since. I mean, we feed and water them, but I never mess with them. That's why I was saying I think that they need to go because I ain't got no use for them unless we go ahead and try to fatten them up and put them in the. Well, we ain't got a deep freeze yet. I need to get me a deep freeze. All in due time. Hmm. No, they're not all pinned up together. They're separate runs. There's walls in between them. Yeah, they can't get to each other. And all the males are like that. The four of them are the except I've got one in with the hens, with the six hens. I've got one rooster in there with them, which he plays nice. He's not too mean to them at all. He does try to breed them quite a bit, but he's not mean to them. I think he knows he's going to get whooped. They're huge, and he's a little bitty guy. put a cat in with the chickens that won't get mice. We gave away our cat. Our cat ain't with us. Our cat is with a buddy of mine that lives, I don't know, about a mile and a half that way. Which I know that tells you absolutely nothing. What? We're all awake. Yep. Uh, puppy mill breeders, no. For now. So talking. What is with your talking animals? Oh, do yourself a favor and don't Google that. You, uh, Slowpoke is my favorite talking mouse. Hmm. I don't know. Mine would have to be Stuart Little. It was Mickey Mouse, but then I figured out what those cartoons were actually saying. They're demonic. Walt Disney, just for kids. What is it, buddy? You upset because I didn't let you uh have the rooster? Hmm. Mighty Mouse could take me? Probably. What's up, knothead? What's up, knothead? What do you got on your head? Oh, you've been digging in something, hadn't you? Can fly. Yep. Hey, what are you doing? What are you digging in? You don't need nothing in there. That ain't your stuff. Your stuff's in the house. Go find mama. There he goes. Anyway, ah, battery's starting to get low. I think I'm gonna start working on my cans. I got to get all these cans out of here. And you get them all melted down in the little molds. I keep trying different ones, but ultimately they're all they're all just ingots to report to remelt down and put in uh the final cores, whatever we're gonna use. So I guess I'll get to work on that. Yeah, maybe I'll do a video later on when I go to melting aluminum. Yeah, that'd be fun. Sit back, drink a few beers, and melt a bunch of cans and see what happens. Sound like fun? Think I might do that. Yep, might just do that. Oh, they're not. They're not stupid, and they talk in their own way. Excuse me. They they're not stupid at all. They're very smart. Some of the animals are really dumb. Anyway, I think that's what I'm gonna do today. I'll talk with you guys later on. I'll get set up and ready to melt aluminum here in a little while. We'll do another hangout stream. I'm gonna put my phone on charge and let it get fully charged, and then that'll be a good evening stream. And yeah. Anyway, love you guys. Have a blessed day. Like, share, and subscribe. Um, all the other information's on the about page. Have a blessed day.